Welcome back to my channel. You've probably come across photos of a white peacock, standing tall, feathers wide, glowing like it stepped out of a fairy tale. It looks unreal, like something made for a royal garden in a fantasy world. But here's the twist. This bird is not made up, and it's not just beautiful. The white peacock is one of the rarest birds you'll ever see, and what makes it special goes far beyond its looks. Beneath those snow-white feathers lies a story packed with mystery, genetics, ancient culture, and survival instincts. Most people see the beauty, but they miss what's happening behind the scenes. Where did it come from? Why is it so rare? How does it survive with such bright feathers in the wild? In this video, we're diving into the world of the white peacock. We'll explore its hidden traits, how it lives, how it grows, and why it continues to amaze breeders, royalty, and wildlife lovers across the world. Stay with me. This story is way bigger than a pretty bird. White peacocks are not a separate species. They are a rare form of the Indian peafowl. What makes them stand out is a special genetic trait. Unlike albino animals, which have red or pink eyes, white peacocks have black eyes. Their snow-white feathers come from a condition called leucism, which removes the color from their plumage, but not their eyes. This gives them a unique and striking appearance. In India, these birds have been admired for thousands of years. You could often see them in palace gardens, temple courtyards, and sacred grounds. Many believed they brought good luck and symbolized peace, purity, and beauty. During the Mughal Empire, white peacocks were seen as rare treasures, kept only in royal gardens where common people could not even dream of entering. Today, it's nearly impossible to spot a white peacock living wild. Their white feathers, while beautiful, make them easy targets. In the wild, birds survive by blending into their surroundings. But white peacocks stand out against forests and grasslands, which makes it hard for them to hide from predators. Because of this, they are usually raised in safe environments like farms or private estates. White peacocks are smarter than they look. They have a strong memory, which means they can remember places where they've been and recognize people they've seen before. This helps them feel comfortable around familiar areas and avoid danger. They often form bonds with their caretakers and may even respond to people they trust. They are naturally curious birds. You'll often see them poking around with their beaks, gently tapping on shiny things or pecking at anything new. They love to explore and get a feel for their surroundings. Most of the time, they prefer walking. But if they sense danger or need to find a safe spot, they can flap their wings hard and take off, usually flying up to rooftops or tall trees. Now let's talk feathers. The male's famous white tail doesn't grow in one go. It takes time, about 3 full years. In the second year, the feathers start to get longer, but they're not quite there yet. By the third year, though, the tail reaches full size and becomes the stunning fan you've probably seen in photos and videos. Spring and early summer is their mating season. That's when things get noisy. Males begin calling out in loud, echoing cries that can be heard far away. Once they get a female's attention, they begin their courtship dance. They pace around her slowly, flap their wings with gentle movements, and bob their heads to grab her attention. And then, the main event. They lift and spread their massive white tail into a fan shape, shimmering in the light. It's their way of saying, "Look at me." If the female accepts, she lays around 4 to 6 large eggs, almost the size of goose eggs. These eggs stay warm for around 28 to 30 days before the tiny white chicks begin to hatch. When white peacock chicks hatch, they are tiny, but full of energy. Their bodies are covered in soft, creamy white fuzz that keeps them warm. Within hours, These little chicks start walking around and following their mother. They learn fast. As their mother moves, they copy her, watching, learning, and picking up food she shows them. In farms, especially across China, breeders build large and open spaces where these birds can live comfortably. These enclosures have strong fences and roofs to protect the chicks from heavy rain, strong sunlight, and sudden weather changes. The floor is not hard concrete. Instead, it's covered with soft soil or fresh grass, so the chicks can walk easily and search for food naturally, just like they would in the wild. As they grow, their diet becomes more important. White peacocks enjoy fresh grass, small plants, and fruits they find on the ground. Farmers also feed them extra grains, chopped vegetables, and seeds to make sure they stay healthy. This balanced mix of natural foraging and farm-fed meals gives them strong bones, clean feathers, and energy to move. It also prepares them for breeding later when they reach adulthood. White peacocks are more than rare birds. They're living works of art. With their snowy plumage and slow, elegant movements, they bring a sense of calm and grace wherever they roam. That's why you'll often find them in luxury resorts, temple courtyards, or the gardens of grand estates. They're chosen not just for beauty, but for the peaceful atmosphere they create. By the time they reach full maturity, usually around age 3, they become even more valuable. Breeders often sell them to people looking for a striking centerpiece for weddings, spiritual rituals, or cultural displays. In many parts of the world, especially Asia, white peacocks are seen as sacred. They symbolize purity, peace, and divine blessing. As demand rises, dedicated farms, especially in China, now raise them specifically as ornamental birds for the wealthy or spiritually inclined. For some, owning a white peacock is a way to show status. For others, it's about surrounding themselves with something truly rare and meaningful. The white peacock is more than a pretty bird. It's a symbol of nature's creativity and human fascination. From ancient kingdoms to modern homes, this bird has traveled through time, culture, and science. If you found this story amazing, give this video a like and subscribe for more stories that reveal the secret lives of the world's most fascinating creatures.